your own little beach.
Well, so let's turn it off now.
Yeah.
20-something years ago, you know, back when Thank You Lucky Stars was a TV show. And women wasn't referred to as hoes, but didn't act it either. Fact, it wasn't cool to be a little hottie teaser. Tried to live by the preachings of the preacher. And when we went to school, we had to listen to the teacher. Everything was cheaper. Nobody had a beaver. I know I'm getting deep. Now I'ma get a little deeper. Can you dig it? That was a big hit on the radio. Spinning all the jams on the 45 turntable. I like their record label Stacks. What them young jacks know about that? I'm talking way back. There really wasn't no place to go except to the show. It only cost $1. Just in case you wanted to know, I know a lot about way back when. Every now and then I reminisce on the times that I missed, and then I say this: even the best fall, but never let the rest call the shots. You can do anything you put your mind to. It might hurt dreams, take hard work, but just stick with it and don't give up. Even the best fall, but never let the rest call the shots. You can do anything you put your mind to. It might hurt dreams, take hard work, but just stick with it and don't give up. Now listen to this. I grew up in the middle of the struggle. There wasn't nobody running around looking for no trouble. Civil rights terror, Vietnam era. Police couldn't be trusted. Many heads got busted. Didn't even seem like nobody was disgusted, even though we had to ride in the backseat of the buses. Nobody pressed their luck. Cause if somebody got upset, you know somebody might get stuck. Yeah, times were rough. Rough enough to make you cuss to what they did to us. But that's just how it was, kid. No matter what you did, if you were black, you had to take 2 steps back. Now that's a fact. But that's the price we had to pay for the Civil Rights Act. Kent State, Watergate, black leaders got assassinated. Medgar Evers, King, and Malcolm X, cause they contemplated. They put the matter over mind. So we could try to find the key to living free. To try to be all we can be equally. That's why they even shot 2 Kennedys. Prices got inflated, whites discriminated. Black folks still got hated while the issues got debated. Yeah, things were different way back when. Every now and then I reminisce. I get so mad I make a fist. Then I say this: even the best fall, but never let the rest call the shots. You can do anything you put your mind to. It might hurt dreams, take hard work, but just stick with it and don't give up. Even the best fall, but never let the rest call the shots. You can do anything you put your mind to. It might hurt dreams, take hard work, but just stick with it and don't give up. Well, now when I think about the old days, and I give praise to the ones who paved the way. So amazed at the way things change, but I'm amazed even more at the way they stay the same. I try to remember what my mama used to say. On the dark days when it was hard to find my way, she said 2 wrongs don't make it right. And any dirt done in the dark will come to light. You might have to lay down your life, but anything worth having doesn't happen overnight. Let your heart, not your pride, be your guide. You gotta watch your back and keep your eyes open wide, because there's always gonna be the other side. So say a little prayer before you go to bed at night. Don't be afraid of anything man-made, and if you having sex, you better protect yourself from AIDS. Don't drop out of school, stay and make the grade, cause when you graduate, you're gonna get paid. You don't wanna live like a thug, dealing drugs, cause the only way out is with a slug. I'm not bugging. Don't you know they understand? Can't you see they only want to let you think that you the man? I learned a lot living way back when. Every now and then I reminisce. Yeah, then I think about this. Even the best fall, but never let the rest call the shots. You can do anything you put your mind to. It might hurt dreams, take hard work, but just stick with it and don't give up. Even the best fall, but never let the rest call the shots. You can do anything you put your mind to. It might hurt dreams, take hard work, but just stick with it and don't give up. Thanks, guys. I wrote that song a while back, and it's kind of kept me going through the years. And when I do think about giving up, I have to play the song again and keep going. And maybe one day, with the help of people like Suzanne, we're gonna make it. We're gonna be okay. We can get this right.